Now we're down here at Woods Creek, or by Woods Creek. Haven't hooked anything yet. My buddy came down here yesterday and hooked a fish, so saw one in a boat caught on the far side down there. So anything's possible. Just keep floating this seam right here and see what happens. If I get hooked up, I'll turn this thing back on again. But today's like the 8th of June, so it's just the start of it. But there's been quite a few fish caught this year from what I understand, so which is good. The last few years haven't been all that good. Haven't seen any roll, haven't seen any porpoise. But that doesn't mean anything. Low tide was at 7:15. Tide's coming in now. Who knows what'll happen. We'll give it till about noon and then we'll bag it. See what happens. Mike's up river fishing right now inside of that seam. Only seen 2 boats and one pulled out already and left, so he must have came down here just to fish the morning before work, but he's gone and the other one's way down river someplace. Well, hooked one fish down there at Lewis Street, and that was it. That wasn't bad. Got it right up to my feet, pulled the hook on it, and watched it go. It was gone. Almost hit my buddy in the head with a float when it came back out of the river, but we did hook one. I didn't have my GoPro on. It was sitting in my backpack, so there's no video of it, but I did hook one. So, got to test out my new rod. I bought an 817 9.5 foot float rod. I normally fish with one a little lighter than that. The kings in the system here are not huge. You know, they're 18 pounds on the average, maybe. Lots of them around 10. But that was fun. We'll go back down, and as soon as this rain that's coming in the next couple of days, they're talking about 3 inches of rain in the mountains, so the rivers are supposed to get completely blown out. But when they start dropping, who knows, maybe if they drop down far enough, we can start figuring out where all these fish are holding at. We just caught them as we're moving through on one little slot we found. My buddy Mike hooked one down there yesterday that took him all the way down under the bridge and never did get it very close to him. And that was running 40-pound braid with 12-pound leaders. I'm running 40-pound braid with 15-pound leaders. I can put a little bit more hurting on them, but I lost one today, but at least I know my eggs are good. So we'll try it again later and see what happens.